Have you ever encountered a cold-hearted person? They may appear distant and unfeeling, but have you ever pondered the reasons behind their demeanor? Cold-hearted individuals aren't born that way, in fact, quite the opposite. They were once caring and empathetic, but pain, betrayal and the way they've been treated by others transformed them into seemingly emotionless beings. This transformation into a state that seems as icy and unfeeling as the frozen tundra is a dark reality. The world has a peculiar way of wearing down even the most resilient of individuals. As a man, you're bound to experience hurt and disappointment, and when the human touch, love, and appreciation vanish from your life, you can turn cold-hearted. Stoic men, seemingly indifferent to others, often conceal deep wounds in their hearts that seem almost cavernous. I've witnessed many such men throughout my life, and it's a sorrowful sight. The truth is, you might even be the cold-hearted individual I'm talking about without realizing it, as it can happen to anyone. I myself used to be incredibly cold-hearted, devoid of care or empathy for others. Today, with over 1 million subscribers from around the world showing me love and support, my life is drastically different. However, it wasn't always this way. I was born into violence, witnessed traumatic events that no child should ever see, and quickly became cold-hearted. Many men have experienced something so painful that it led them down a similar path. Becoming cold-hearted is often a defense mechanism, described as an avoidant attachment style, wherein individuals avoid forming deep connections out of fear of experiencing the pain, betrayal, or trauma again. We've all heard of war veterans who became cold-hearted after witnessing the horrors of war and detached themselves from the world to cope with the pain. But the truth is, it doesn't require a war to make a man cold-hearted. Various experiences can lead to emotional detachment. You may believe that such a transformation could never happen to you, until it does. Regardless of your strength and kindness, we all have a breaking point. The men who become cold-hearted and cease to care don't want to be that way. Deep down, they still crave human intimacy, even if they won't admit it. They tell themselves that a cold heart is a lesser burden than a broken one. Cold-hearted men either build shields around themselves, emotionally detaching from the world, or wield swords lashing out in anger and hatred, often causing harm to themselves and others. Both approaches are detrimental because they hinder the ability to build connections and lead to misunderstandings. What's important is knowing when to lower your guard, when to trust, and when to be kind. The best men can embrace their dark emotions when necessary, but they can also be warm, kind, and compassionate. Accept your scars, work towards healing, and regain control over your emotions. It's easier said than done, but remember, if you don't heal from what has hurt you, you risk bleeding on people who didn't cut you.